Hello and welcome to my shop, and thank you so much for joining me. Today it's July 24th, a dark, gray, rainy, cool, but very humid day outside. So a good day to be in the shop, that's for sure. And after yesterday's efforts with this radio, I was really quite happy. The performance on the broadcast band was excellent. I'm not sure it can get any better, really. And now it's putting some of my other radios to shame. I had a Helicrafters radio in here a month ago or so, and I went through the process with it, and I thought I got a pretty good result. But now, in comparison with this, no. That one may end up back in here. So, I've only done the broadcast band very carefully. There's 1, 2, 3, plus a special fourth band here left to do. One of these bands is 1.6 to 4 megahertz. There's just nothing there for me to listen to, frankly. And I've already aligned it once. It probably didn't come out all that great, but I'm going to skip that one. And I'm going to move up to this guy today, the 4 to 10 megahertz band. We'll see how that goes. My concentration will be just getting that one band tuned up and not worrying about getting more done today. Sometimes I have my plans are too expansive, and that causes me to work too fast. I try to get something done in a certain length of time. I end up working too fast, and I think that's worked against me a little bit with this radio. But mostly the challenges with this radio have been becoming familiar with it and getting it all straight, getting everything straight about how to do the alignment. And it's not the actual doing of the alignment; it's getting it, figuring out the instructions and the like. So, okay, I got to warm up the radio and some equipment, and then we'll undertake the careful alignment of the 4 to 10 megahertz band. One of the challenges with doing this kind of work, and in antennas also, same thing, is knowing if you've managed to make an improvement. So, because things take time, for instance, going out and altering your antenna in your backyard might take an hour or two to do whatever it is you want to do. You come back in, turn on your radio. Maybe you've got a radio like this one and you've just aligned it. You turn it on, go through the band. Gee, is it any better, or did the conditions change? And this is always the challenge with doing this kind of stuff. So, regardless of what I just said, I'm going to run through this band once. With an antenna on it, and we're going to hear what we hear at just before 9 o'clock in the morning here on 4 to 10 megahertz. I think we're going to hear very little myself, but let's see. Oops, wrong knob. What's that?
But in a latest interview, somewhat implausibly given to Jordan Peterson, he talked about the fact
Jordan Peterson. What? That kind of roar we're hearing right now, I'm not sure what that is. That's a whole bunch of ham radio guys doing Morse code. Wow. It's a good chance to try this. See if we can get just one. So I hear 2 or 3 in there. What happened there? I don't know. Don't know. It's probably not a very good test of it. Let's move on.
De Arizona aplastaron a los Reales de Kansas City 6-2 y Lourdes Gurriel Jr. contribuye con un doblete y una carrera. El equipo de los Dallas
Canceled over 1,200 flights into, within, or out of the United States just on Monday alone, yesterday. Over 9,000 were delayed according to flight tracking site FlightAware. Delta passengers been
How come?
slammed by more than 4,400 cancellations since Friday.
Weather?
Including more than 950 as of Monday evening. By
Okay. Weather, I guess. This is not in the right place. So we're seeing this at about 8.4. Add 900 with 9.3. This is where the station really is. This is the image. And this means the local oscillator is below the target frequency. Wait a minute. That's not supposed to be the case. Let me think. Now maybe I'm wrong about that. I'm not wrong about this being an image. Or am I?
If you know someone interested in lifestyle wealth, or you have a Bible study partner, tell them about our website.
So this is the one I think we heard the image of. 9.4, 8.5 is where we picked that up. Where'd it go? Can't get it now. I like that. There it is. Last Chance Radio. That's just rated 8.5. There it is. So no question. It's an image coming through. Wow, I put the sensitivity to nothing. It's still coming. Wow. That is a strong station. That is the strongest shortwave station that I encounter. A bit of lightning there, eh? Last night I was listening to lightning on the radio and comparing it to this website called
en los 7,365 y en los 13,605 que
So I'm looking for WWV, or I'll tell you about the lightning in a second. So we're off by a bit here. Nine o'clock. Or 9 o'clock in 1 minute. Yeah, last night I was listening to lightning crashing on an AM radio I was fooling around with. And I got a little curious about how far away is the lightning that I'm hearing. I'm hearing these crashes. I'm imagining it's 50 miles away or something like that. So I went on this website called lightning map. .org or something like that. And I often go on this site and I watch the lightning strikes being recorded on a map around where I live, and anywhere in North America or anywhere in the world, I suppose. And after listening to the radio crashes and watching this website, which of course is a little bit delayed, they can't post the lightning the moment it strikes. It takes a little bit of processing time. I concluded I was hearing lightning from as far away as Chicago and other like hundreds of miles away, which is maybe not surprising at all. The interesting thing is I got onto the AI system of Microsoft, their Copilot system, and I started asking questions of it about the situation. I'm playing an AM radio and I'm listening, I'm hearing lightning. How far away do you think it might be? And I had a regular conversation with a computer about this, and tried my best to copy it. I couldn't for some reason, but anyway, fantastic. I'm sitting there alone having a conversation like I'm talking to a very, very knowledgeable human being. It's fantastic. Okay, so having gone through the band, obviously we're receiving stuff. The sound is quite clear for the stronger signals, and the radio does seem quite sensitive. I did attempt an alignment on this band, and I will have messed up by not dealing with these adjustments. And we also saw the frequency here is off a bit, so the dial's not quite calibrated. So I want to deal with all these guys. Okay, let's deal with all those guys. Okay, here we go. Now I haven't tuned the radio. I've left it on WWV, which means it's currently accurately tuned to 10 megahertz. It's just not accurate on the dial phase. So we look at the SDR there. You can see the red tuning line is set to 10455, which is exactly where you'd want the local oscillator to be. And sure enough, there it is, sitting there. So that's good. That reassures me that the IF is really 455 and we're ready to go here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the radio to where 10 really is. And why am I going crazy here? There is no 10. What am I doing? What is happening? What? Is my head coming apart here? What's going on? Okay, so much for the carefully set up camera shot. What am I doing here? Oh, I know. I know what I'm doing. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I should be looking at this one over here. Okay, let's put it back. Yes, there are stupid moments in my shop. Try as I may, I cannot shake my humanity off. I do stupid things at times. Okay, let's set this properly. I guess it's because I want to use my right hand and I'm grabbing the right hand control. A little too. Okay, tune this to 10. This time we'll do it properly. Okay, so that's right on 10. Now the local oscillator has shifted over, of course, and I want to shift it back using the oscillator adjustment. Now we're at the high end of the band. High end of the band, we adjust the capacitor. I've already put the tool in, so I'm less likely to make a mistake. There we go. Adjust that back to the red line. This is the idea. If I turn the volume up, you can hear the radio tuning something. Probably WWV interfered with the signal generator. Okay, is WWV really there? Or did it fade out? There it is. How accurate. Right on. Okay, got the 10. Now we go to so top slug adjustment at 4 megaseconds. That's right, and I did the capacitor. Holy smokes, man. I tell you, if there's any way to get confused, I find it. So I've done the 10. Now I want to do the 4, which is the slug, top slug in that can at 4. So we'll go to 4, grab the right knob, down to 4. Why did this just flip? No reason at all. Now, there's no instructions about the antenna tuner yet. I guess it makes no difference when you're doing the oscillator. Okay, setting this right on 4. And this is correct. Good. We're set on 4. We'll set the signal generator to 4. Oh, better hook it up. There we come. It's too strong a signal. Okay, that's the maximum on the meter. 4 on the frequency counter. 4 on the dial. Well, that's perfect. That's excellent. Probably the first time through, I was so confused about capacitors and inductors. I didn't know what I was doing. I was doing things in the wrong time. I got this one right. I got the other end wrong. That's what that amounts to. Well, that's good. There's nothing. Just checking again. There's nothing for me to do here. She's good. Okay, fantastic. Now, argue that I've done the oscillator adjustments. Now it's time to do the RF adjustments. Wait a minute, wait. Oh, I almost made a mistake. You know where the other, these are all RF adjustments. I almost turned the wrong one. Top slug adjust at 4 megacycles. Top slug adjust at 4 megacycles. Is there any reason why I'm confused about this? How can this? Wait a second. Wait. Top slug adjust at 4 megacycles. Top slug adjust at 4 megacycles. Bottom slug adjusted 10. Bottom slug adjusted 10. What's going on here? RF adjustment, Jim. Oscillator adjustment. So I almost adjusted the RF adjustment when I should have been doing this adjustment, the oscillator adjustment. Yeah, wow, I tell you, man. Once again, if there's any way to get this confused, I find it for sure. You know, in the long run, when you get through all the confusions, you feel really good because you feel really certain because you've been all over the woods and you've seen everything, and you feel pretty certain about what you're doing. That's I'll just keep telling myself that. So here again, correct frequency, leave it alone. This one, we would adjust RF adjustment for the top slug. See, the problem is there's 2 4 megacycle. Like, slugs are adjusted at the bottom of the band. Top slug adjust at 4 megacycles. slug is adjusted at the bottom of band 4. It's got to be this. It's got to be this for the RF adjustment. But there's a warning that the RF adjustment will cause the oscillator to drift. This is why I have the SDR on here. Let's go down to 4. And there we are. There's the oscillator right on the money. Good. Now we want to adjust the RF in order to raise the meter here, while keeping an eye on what's going on with the oscillator. So this is the idea. So am I making a mistake? I don't think so. Of course, you never think you're making a mistake when you're making a mistake. And everything we do is always justified. Okay, here we go. I'm watching the meter. Ooh, my gosh, look at that. Now, did the oscillator vary at all? Looking at the SDR, no. So this is just perfect. Maybe I got it right first time around. Maybe I got it right even though I didn't know what I was doing. Hey, that happens. You've probably seen that happen. Somebody do everything wrong but get the right result in the end. Okay, so that's RF done at 4. But there's another RF. It's underneath here. So this is the RF tuning at 10. This is a capacitor here. So we got to go back up to the 10. I got to put this on its side. Go back up to the 10. Let's go to the 10 first. To the 10. To the 10. Okay, we'll put it right on the 10. And we could do this with WWV. Why not? A little weak. Come on. Come back. Just for a little bit. No, I think we're losing it. The sun. Oh. It's off just a little bit. It's just the there it is. Now I gotta flip this up. I don't like doing this with an operating radio, but I'm going to. Okay, I survived that. This is the ground for the voltmeter. How did it come off? Okay. Now, come on over here. There we are. These are painted in place though. I didn't notice any paint freezing in the other ones. Why would they freeze these with paint but not the other ones? So if we're going to do this, I'm at the high end. Turn this down. I feel like I'm in a snowstorm. We're at the high end. So we want to do a capacitor. And the 10 is the one in the middle. 10 is the one in the middle. In the middle, Jim. We're going to break the... there we are. Not getting very much here at all to do this with. And of course we're using a signal that's varying. Here we go. We got to do it with a signal generator. Breaking that, breaking the paint there was nothing. Okay, well, I got to set the signal generator to 10. Unfortunately, we got some other signal in there interfering with it, but we got an increase on the meter here, so I think we're okay. I think the meter, okay, that's right. Center one, center one, center one. There we go. Quite a distinct spot right there. Very good. Okay. That's it. Oh my gosh, you've done it, Jim. You've done it. I don't think you booped it up. I think I actually got this. Okay, that went so well. I'm going to do another band. I'm going to stop and have a little coffee, and then we'll do another one. Okay, well, things are going so well, I am going to go on to the next band. So the next band is the 10 to 30. And so now 10 is at the bottom, so 10 is inductors, and right now we are tuned at the top, and we will set it to exactly 30 megahertz. So at the top, I'm going to get rid of that page. This is the page I want to look at. Oh. Okay, gotta hold it over here, right? So, 4 at the bottom. No. 10 at the bottom. 30 at the top. 10 at the bottom. 10 is the only one I have to worry about. Here's the 30. 30 on a capacitor adjustment here. Okay, let's see what's going on first. I've got to. So I've got the radio tuned to 30. Don't hear much. Leave it up a little bit. We'll set the SDR up to 30. Okay, so 3455 is where the local oscillator should be. I'm guessing this is it here. So we need to adjust the oscillator to match this line. Now I'm going to have to check to make sure that's the oscillator by tuning the radio a little bit. Oh, look at all those things moving, but that big one is the oscillator. Let me set the radio back. Okay. Everything is ready to go. We just have to move this to here. And do it with the 30. Most to the right, or the top one. And I can't see a thing back there, it's too dark. If I pull this way back here, not sure it's going to help much, but just trying to give you a sense of what I'm up to. And if I'm off camera, you know, what's the guy doing? So again, 30 at the top on the front. use a light. Okay. 30 on the top. I still can't see what I'm doing here. That's much better. That's much, much, much better. There we are. We're set. Okay. Now, looking at the SDR, you want to swing the local oscillator to where the red line is. There we go. Right on the money. So the radio is now tuning 30 megacycles, and it's tuned, this is on the right spot, and it's tuned right to 30. Perfect. Got it. Now, the bottom of this band is 10, and we do 10 as an inductor. Where are you now? You're over here. We do 10 as an inductor. No. Over here. Over here. Bottom slug adjusted 10. Bottom slug adjusted 10. I'll say that one more time. Bottom slug adjusted 10, but we're tuned to 30. That's not going to work out. It's all that scratchy sound. Okay, we'll set this right on. Here's that interference noise again. That's 10. Oh, maybe a signal generator. I'll be. That's what we're hooked up to. Right on the money. Well, there's not much to adjust if it's right on. So again, maybe I got this right last time around. So we'll stay here at 10 and we'll do the RF adjustment over here. Over where? Come on, I gotta move this thing up here somewhere. There we are. Over here, Jen. At 10, bottom slug adjusted 10. Think about this now. We're at the bottom of this band. It's a slug adjustment at the bottom. It's going to be this one. Bottom slug adjusted 10. It's going to be this one. It's going to be this one at the bottom. Bottom of this one. Bottom of that one. Bottom. What's going on there? Bottom of this one. So we'll go down through the top. Okay, down to the bottom. We're in the bottom. We're in the bottom. They're double checking now. Bottom slug adjusted 10. RF adjustment. Okay, so we want to watch the meter. Which is not showing very much right now, is it? So this isn't an oscillator adjustment, but we need to have the radio tuned on the signal. Maximum. So I'll use the band spread. I'm watching the little meter. It's hard. It's there. That's it. That's the reading we're going to work with. I'm going to give a little more output on the signal generator. See, the signal generator just drifted a touch, but it's still at 10. What are you seeing on this camera here now? We are ready. Okay, so the name of the game is Make the Meter Go Up. Make the meter go up. Nope, she's right on. It was there. So somehow I managed to succeed this one the first time through. So that's at the bottom. Now we go to the top. Go to the top. 30 mark. Okay, we'll take the signal generator up to 30 here. Oh, 30. Can I do 30 on this? Let's see what happens. I might not be able to do 30. Oh yeah. Perfect. 30. This is tuned to 30. That's tuned to 30. How come we're not hearing it at all? It's a modulated tone now. We should hear it. Okay, we're going to tune the radio around and find it. Oh, I found it. Turn this down. Turn this down. Find it again. Wow. This is a super sensitive radio here. I'm still pinning the meter right over. That's because I got it set super sensitive. That should do the trick. Right there. Now, checking the tuning here. Good, we're doing, what are we doing? We're doing an RF. We're doing an RF thing here, are we not? We're doing an RF thing. So it's important to have the radio tuned. Wow, is that ever sharp? What happened? How come it dropped way down there? I want to try to explain that one. New alignment technique. You know what it is? I think the knob is loose. Oh my God, really? The knob is loose. Am I getting in there? Yes, it's the knob. The knob is the problem here. There we are. That's tight. Okay, now we gotta go back to putting this right on the money here. Oh, that's tricky. I can hear the rain falling outside. Okay. And then this has dropped a bit from me fooling around with it. You can hear me go right by. How far off? Not enough to worry about. Okay, we'll maximize the tuning with this. I'm watching the meter. Right there. Now we're ready to make the adjustment. What adjustment is it? So we're at the top. So we're looking for a capacitor that does 30, but an RF capacitor that does 30. That's down under here. Top one. This one. Right. Okay, now we're adjusting that to make the meter go up to the top. Go up. Ooh, what was that? I didn't, you know, I'm looking at what I'm doing here. I didn't. Oh, it's my hand. Okay, keep your hand away. Here we go. Just off by a little bit. Nothing much at all there. So that's the RF adjustments and the oscillator adjustments for those two important shortwave bands, and the antenna adjustment is left to be done. And when I did the antenna adjustment for the broadcast band, I got a huge boost. So maybe that's what's in store here. So we can just go ahead and do that. So we're on the top band. Adjust slug at 10 with adjust slug at 1.5, adjust slug at 1.2, adjust slug at 4. Adjust slug at 10. So usually do a slug at the low end of the band, and 10 would be this band. Let's try it. So we'll go down to 10. Okay, that's 10. Let's set this on the line. And we'll find out if it really is 10. Pretty good. Okay, so to do an antenna adjustment, now there's usually instructions about where the antenna thing is supposed to be. Didn't it? Yeah. So we're going to do this. Adjust slug at 10 megahertz with antenna capacitor near mid capacity. That's straight up like this, if I remember right. Oop, can't see anything there. I do remember right. Straight up is above mid. Okay. Adjust slug at 10. Okay, here we go. We're going to adjust the slug. This guy here. We're in. Okay, watching the meter. Look at this. Oh my gosh, another huge boost. Let me just turn this down a bit here. That might have thrown the frequency off just a touch. So I'm going to tune. Yeah, it did throw it off. Okay, I'll tune with the big knob here. Hey, why so jumpy? Dirt in this capacitor. Come on. It's gone unstable. I did not really give much concern about this. Now the capacitor is virtually closed, so this might be, just getting too close to the... Weren't we up around 12 before? Okay, that's good enough. Ready now for the antenna. We're on the... What am I doing here? On the 10. I've lost track of what I'm doing. I have lost track of it. We're still on the 10 to 30 band. And we're at the 10 end, and didn't I just finish the adjustment? No, I did not. There it is. There we are. Wow, another huge boost from the antenna tuners. Okay, we'll go to the next band. We're at the low end. And so we're at 4 megahertz. Put in 4 here. Okay. Oh, look at that. meter's going right off scale there. Of course, I could adjust it with this. Probably easier. With the, okay, we'll put it about there. Nice and stable. Make sure the radio's tuned. Here. Okay. Now, getting this right. Adjust the slug at 4 megacycles with antenna capacitor near mid capacity. So that's where it is, near mid capacity. It's this one here. This guy here is a big boost coming. Big boost. There we go. And no, this one was right on the money. No big boost there. Okay, and now the other one is the band I'm ignoring. The 1.5 to 4 megahertz band. I'm just ignoring that. That's it. I've gotten through it all. I've gotten through the whole thing. Really? Did you really get through the whole thing? Isn't there a slug under here you haven't turned yet? They never adjusted this one. What happened there? How did I miss that? So that's the 4. How did I miss that? So that would be 4 at the top. Oh, that's the band I'm ignoring. No, it is not the band yes, it is. That's the band I'm ignoring. That's why I ignored this adjustment. Okay, good. Good show. Gonna go have a little bit of coffee, and then we're gonna run this radio on an antenna and see what happens. Okay, so what I've got obviously is this camera here on this rather kind of bouncy arm in front of the radio, so you can see clearly what's going on the dial. And we're going to give this guy a once through on every band as quickly as I can and just see what we get. So we're starting at 55. 550 is a station from Buffalo.
That's all it was for years of just, you knew that was going to happen. If you missed a play, you were considered
there we go. Don't know what that is.
I love the young wave of players that Canada is bringing up. Yvonne as well, Letitia Meyer. I mean, there's a great young wave. And then at the end, Key Nurse made a shot. She had struggled earlier.
So that's putting the AVC on there. That's 590. This is 610 from St. Catharines, near Niagara Falls.
It's hurt as much when it's the taxpayer
640 Toronto.
But that is one thing. Spike. A recent study found
680 Grimsby.
Road rage
Yeah, the transmitter's in Grimsby.
So excited about university.
Needs a new wardrobe.
740 is Toronto.
Everyone.
You hear the lightning. It's got to be a community radio from Toronto.
Some malevolent, cruel thing within me. Normally it strikes when I'm about to fall asleep.
It's a comedy channel. Hamilton. CBC in French. What's that interference over here? Don't know what that's coming from. $970 Buffalo. Antenna. Oh. Something there. I don't know what that is. I think this is 970 here. This is 1010.
So GDP per capita is the basic measure of standard of living, and ours has been lagging behind the Americans for about 40 years now, but it's really become noticeable. The Bank of Canada even said last year that a major concern for them, and it's going to be a problem for them to try and control inflation, which is going to make it harder for them to tax.
I believe the average American is 30% wealthier than the average Canadian. I think. Now, don't quote me on that, but it's something like that anyway. And what's an average anyhow? That's 1050 Hamilton. No, that might be Toronto. $11.50.
Something like that.
Hamilton.
Well,
Some faraway American station, I guess. I think that's a community radio from Toronto. Just mentioned CNN. No, it's going to be community radio also.
wow.
Community radio from Toronto. Lightning. Don't know where that's from. I'm not sure what that is. This, I believe, is CKDO 75 miles north of me here, I think. Not sure. And that's it. Okay, I'm going to go up. Just keep moving. I'm going to skip the next band. So now we're starting at the 10 megahertz and going down. That's Brother Stare, a religious broadcaster from the U.S. Watch out.
There may have been a little bit of lust involved, but there was an attractive girl on the other side of my apartment complex.
That's
I thought, I want to go talk to her. She was also in my French class. I thought, I want to go tell her about Jesus. I was also attracted to her.
Yes. Let's put the BFO on. So that sounds like facsimile, an image being transmitted via facsimile. That's what it sounds like to me. Very much so. That could be hand guys fooling around, or who knows? Who knows what it could be? I'm not expecting too much down here. Shouldn't normally pick anything up down here. That sounds like teletype, BFO. Teletype. There's a shortwave station from Toronto at 6070. That sounds like shortwave. Probably from the States. Okay, we're going to shoot down to the bottom here. That was lightning, I think. We're going to go up a band to 10. A lot of strange things happening with the capacitor right at its limit here. Now, we shouldn't be hearing Brother Stare at this frequency. What happened to WWV? We don't know. I don't think it should be there. I think this is probably below 10. Shouldn't be anything until we get up the next red line up in here. There's a slight delay in the video, and I'm looking at the screen and the movement is slightly delayed from my hand for me. It's a little bit, okay, I have to fish back and forth a little extra. So it sounds like Chinese to me. No, that's not Chinese. No, I think that's Spanish. Same station twice. That's American Cuban propaganda system, Radio Marti. Okay. It's a European shortwave band. It's not marked on here. This is more that what I think is facsimile. You gotta wonder what are they transmitting by facsimile over shortwave when you've got the internet and you can email images. I don't know. So this is considered a European band, but I'm not sure that's. I'm pretty sure all I'm going to pick up is North American signals right now, so this would have to be coming from the States. And it sounds again like Radio Marti to me. Yeah, want to bet that's coming from the States?
When the persecution is the worst, that's when their redemption is going to take place.
It is, eh? Thanks for letting us know. So that's a ham radio FT8. And the reason we hear the tones is that there's so much jammed together on this frequency that they're heterodyning against each other. I think that's why we hear the tones. Because I don't have the BFO on. Some hand guys chatting up in here? No. A little wrong time of day for voice here. So this is interesting. This is a time signal coming from Ottawa here in Canada, and it's called CHU. You're going to hear them announce their thing. Let's just check my clock at this point. Can you kind of see it there? It says 10:35, and the actual time is probably 10:36. You can see my watch. See, the second hand's on 10. Second hand's 10.
At the tone, 14 hours, 36 minutes. Coordinated universal time.
Bingo! Not so good on the clock up there, though. Okay, that was fun. Let's carry on and watch the clock all day. So that's I can't remember the frequency now exactly. Lovely signal. Ground wave from Ottawa. Ottawa is about 250 kilometers from here. Oh, wrong dial, Jim. This is probably 15,770, maybe 15,825. Some strong signals there. From North America. A little bolt of lightning there.
And for full channel listings, screenmastertv.com/worldwide.
I think it was his master TV, I think is what they said. How about some? We're going to get up to the CV band pretty soon. Fading out. Now that could be because the antenna I'm using is actually weakening at this. The antenna's stated range is 100 kilocycles to 30 megacycles. We're very close to 30 here. So it might be getting quieter for that reason. Any CV guys? I don't know what these two red marks are. I'm not sure what they are. No CV and nothing up here. And if we took a wild shot at WWV here. No. And WWV at 15. Oops. Again, it's off a little bit. Try as I may, I got it off a little bit. At least here in the middle, might be accurate at the ends of the band, and in the middle here it's a little that's a little unfortunate, but not bad. So let's put it on this mark. This is the mark for using the band spread. I'm going to band spread my way down to that same sound we heard. It should be 1407. Where'd it go? Should be here. Where'd it go? So I never checked this band spread at all. It's right at the end of the band spread mark. You see the, whoops, banging the camera. The band spread indicator is that little thing I'm setting this on. Did I not go down long enough? Way down 13. That's weird. So, don't know why. But for some reason, should be right in here. Huh. 14074 is what it should be. Huh. Well, I don't understand that. worry about it. And I think that's it for this radio. I'm going to go down to 10. Looking for WWV again. No. Again, it's jumpy down at this end. Okay, that's the end of that. That's enough of that. Very good. So, what am I doing? Taking this away. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Pretty happy with the outcome here with this radio. And, I mean, this is a great radio. Hammarlund's a big name in radios. And so this guy qualifies as a great radio. Fantastic. There we go. So what's next in my shop? I'm going to try to find a small radio to work on, but the next serious project is another Hammarlund, and it's the big brother of this one. Okay, and yeah, so if I'm challenged with this one, well, we see the next one, and it doesn't work. That's the other thing. To start with, it doesn't work. Well, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. See ya.